Any other questions, comments? Senator Applewhite.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'd like to ask the bill sponsor a series of questions.
Okay,
Senator,
you're recognized for a series of questions if you'd like to answer.
thank you, Mr. Chair. Senator Barnes, when you led off with your statements, you said that you used the term mismanagement in Rocky Mount, and I know that they've had some engagement with the LGC, as many municipalities across the state have had. So can you expound on what you, first of all, have they been taken over by the LGC, and expound what you mean by mismanagement?
So I don't think that really has to do with this bill, but if you look at the audit that was recently done, that it can fully explain what's been going on, and there's that $80 million shortfall in the city's budget. So we're just addressing the transfer of funds in this bill.
If I could follow up, that was your statement. You said in introducing the bill, you said because of mismanagement. That's the only
Well,
reason
obviously.
why. Not obviously. I'm following up on your comment.
So I'm answering the question based on the audit that $80 million has been mismanaged in reference to the audit, and it's being made up through the utility fund transfer.
Okay. Another question, Mr.
One
Chair?
more, go ahead.
I believe that county is a tier 1 county. I represent, let me back up a little bit. I haven't served on the Fayetteville City Council. We also had our own utility, PWC, and we're a tier 1 county, and we're often challenged with, I think maybe 40-50% of our revenue was from property taxes. So we did rely as duly elected officials on some revenue from our utility. So my question is, I did some quick research. Do you know the amount of their general fund that comes from their property tax, and are they a tier 1 county?
Nash County is a tier 1 county. I do not know the percentage of the property tax. Again, I'm focused on the utility fund, so and that transfer of money and how it's being used, why it's being used the way it is, and trying to get to the bottom of that.
Senator Jarvis?
I wasn't finished.
Oh,
Can
I'm
I
sorry.
have another follow-up, please?
One more, yes.
One more, okay. In your conversation with the mayor, you said that he was not pleased. Was his can you express what his concerns were? Having served on the municipality, I think they could probably have a hard time with balancing their budget and lean into property tax increase. So if you could please expound upon his concerns about, limiting his use of that revenue.
I think I already explained that with Senator Smith, and he. I can't talk for the mayor. I can't speak for the mayor, so I don't. Yes, I'm sure he has concerns about property tax. I'm sure he has. I have heard, not directly from him, that he's concerned about, where he's going to get this revenue, where they're going to find this revenue to make up for this shortfall. But it should not be on the backs of the people who are, buying their electricity.
Mr. Chair, just one final follow-up, please.
All right, one more.
She
As
said
a
the last.
representative, how are you prepared to help them bridge the gap in that shortfall, which is very real? If this is taken from them, how are you prepared to assist them to balance the budget, if at all?
I don't know if that's my responsibility.
Right, that's
but
the LGC.
At the end of the day,
Stupid.
we both want the same thing. The mayor and I both want to see Rocky Mount be successful. We want to see Rocky Mount grow, but not by using the utility fund to backfill the budget. That's not good policy.